GPT-5 is finally here. Anthropic's coding model just broke every record, and Google DeepMind launched something huge. Hey everyone, this is Eric from Firecrawl, and in this video, I'll be taking you through everything that has happened in the world of AI in the last few days. Let's begin with some of the biggest updates of the week. OpenAI has officially released GPT-5, and it is a completely new dimension to LLMs. It comes with a unified architecture, which includes the main GPT-5 model for most questions and in thinking for deeper reasoning on complex problems. It now has a real-time router that automatically decides which model to use based on conversation complexity. And there's also GPT-5 Pro for maximum reasoning capability. It is replacing GPT-4o, 03, o4 Mini, GPT 4.1, and GPT 4.5 as the default model. The performance numbers are honestly very good. On AIM 2025, GPT-5 scored 94.6% compared to o3's 61.9%. For multimodal tasks, it scored 84.2% on MMU for college-level visual problems. What really stands out is how good it is at coding and UI generation. It hit 74.9% on SWE Bench Verified, beating o3's 69.1% and 88% on Aider Polyglot compared to o3's 79.6%. In front-end development specifically, it has a 70% preference rate over o3 while using 50 to 80% fewer output tokens. The model now has built-in aesthetic sensibility and design thinking, creating beautiful, responsive websites, apps, and games in one prompt, with 45% fewer factual errors and 6 times fewer hallucinations. The API pricing is set at $1.25 per million input tokens and $10 per million output tokens for the main model. There's also GPT-5 Mini at 25 cents input and $2 output, and GPT-5 Nano at just 5 cents input and 40 cents output. GPT-5 is rolling out for Plus, Pro Team, and free users with unlimited usage. Just before this, OpenAI also released their first open weight model since GPT-2. These models are built for high transparency and customizability, letting researchers and developers fine-tune and adapt them without closed source limitations. The 120B model has 117 billion total parameters with 5.1 billion active, using mixture of experts architecture, making it efficient for advanced research and production. The 20B version is optimized for consumer GPUs, perfect for local experimentation. Both are trained on multi-turn reasoning with transparent step-by-step explanations, ideal for building interpretable agents. They're available under Apache 2.0 license on Hugging Face with full weights and code. Moving ahead, Anthropic released Claude Opus 4.1, an upgrade focused on agentic tasks, real-world coding, and reasoning. The hybrid approach supports thinking mode for transparent multi-step reasoning, and it scored 74.5% on SW Bench Verified, which is currently the highest public score. Sortin excels at autonomous task planning, code review, and bug hunting. Opus 4.1 has a 200,000 token context window and costs $15 per million input tokens and $75 per million output tokens. It's available immediately for Claude users through API, Amazon Bedrock, and Google Vertex AI. Next up, Google DeepMind announced Genie 3, a world model that can generate entire interactive playable simulations from text prompts. You can type something like a city at night with moving cars and rain and get a persistent explorable simulation with actual physics and object behavior. It generates high-resolution 720p at 24 frames per second environments that persist for several minutes, enabling real-time play and multi-agent scenarios. It's designed as a foundation for AGI research, used to train and test generalist agents. You can even do real-time world mutation, add or modify scene objects with simple prompt updates. Right now, it's in limited preview with selected research partners. Finally, Alibaba released QuinImage, a 20 billion parameter vision language model for advanced multimodal tasks. It handles precise image editing, multilingual text rendering in English and Chinese, and semantic editing like object addition and removal through natural language. It outperforms DALL-E 3 and GPT Image 1 for prompt following, and is fully open source under Apache 2.0. And that was this week's Roundup. For more developer tools and detailed hands-on tutorials, don't forget to check out the Firecrawl blog, and I'll be back again with bigger updates, breakdowns, and tools that you should actually care about next week. Until then, keep building, keep shipping, and don't forget to hit subscribe.